Thinking about buying your first firearm, which one is right for you? Well, this is going to be some of the common mistakes I see new people make, and this is something that I personally dealt with, as I have friends who didn't come and consult me first. But odd enough, the first thing I'm going to tell you guys about in today's video is taking advice from the wrong people whenever it comes to buying your first firearm. One of the biggest issues that I see people make is that they take advice. What I do is, whenever I take somebody out to the range, I bring a variety of calibers and different makes and models for them to be able to test out to see what they like best. You have to know what you like best at the end of the day. Otherwise, you're going to buy something that's either too powerful or it's not going to fit your needs of what you're actually needing it for. A good example of this is if you're going to go out and go hunting bear. You don't want to buy a 22 long rifle if you're going to go out and hunt bears in Alaska. That's just not going to pan out very good for you. But then again, you don't want to use like a 45-70 or a 30-06 to go out and hunt squirrels. That is way too much for what you're going to be hunting at that spot. And it doesn't just have to be hunting. It can be self-defense. It could just be that you want to buy something to take to the range. And by all means, guys, get out and practice. That is the biggest mistake I see people make, is that they buy a firearm, it sits there and collects dust, they don't go out and actually practice with it. That is a huge deal that people really need to learn about and really need to, you need to learn how to clean a firearm that you have. You need to learn how to fire it properly and get very familiar with it. Biggest thing is that above all else. Obviously, buying it is a big thing, but after that, going out and actually practicing with it and stuff though. And contrary to popular belief, you don't have to go out and fire 100,000 rounds off at the range to be proficient. You gotta just be familiar with it enough to be able to use it if you're going out to the range, or use it for whatever it is that you're going to be using it for. Hunting, carrying for self-defense, anything along those lines. Now, that is something else to think about though too. What do you want this firearm for? You going to use it for the range? I mean, calibers, there's so many different calibers, so many different makes, so many different models, so many things that keep coming out that it's so hard to keep up with all of them, even for somebody that's highly into the firearms like industry. Now, price is another thing that I see people make the big mistake of. They go out and buy the cheapest thing that they can find. Don't do that. I have known people that have gone out and gone this route. They're just like, well, I just wanted to buy this pistol. They go out, they spend like $150 on one, and then 2 or 3 rounds in, it falls apart on them completely, and then they have to leave a negative review. And in the end, if they just did some more research, do your own research, guys. And this brings me back around to the fact of you should not be listening to what anybody's really trying to tell you. I started off telling you guys in the beginning of this video that I bring a variety of firearms for people who I'm trying to help. I bring a variety so they can try out different things, because what may feel good to me and comfortable to me may not feel good to you. And kick wise and everything else, there's so many different varieties. I've seen people make the mistake of trusting 100% in the person behind the gun counter. Well, some of them, or a lot of them, are working on commission base too, guys. The more they sell, the more they make. So they're going to try to talk you into buying a higher dollar firearm, which you probably aren't going to need for your first one. I mean, if you have the coin to spend and you want to go out there and buy a high-end one, by all means go and do it. Just do your proper research first. But there's so many things that tie into all this though, guys, and at the end of the day, you really have to find something that fits you. Don't be concerned with anybody else, you. And at the end of the day, that's what you should be doing in life anyways, being concerned about you, not anybody else. Remember that. Go out there, do your own thing, find what works best for you, and stop listening to the opinions of others on these things. It all ties in though, guys. At the end of the day though, if you buy something that you don't like because you listen to somebody else, that's on you. That's not on them. It's on you at the end of the day. So make sure that you're doing your due diligence. Make sure that you're doing your proper research. Make sure that you are following things though, guys. These are just some of the most common mistakes I've seen people make. And I'm really trying to help you guys out by trying to avoid some of these. Guys, if you don't have somebody that can help you though, I mean, I'm not saying don't have somebody help you, but make sure it's somebody that is somebody that you can trust, and if they're trying to do stuff like trying to talk you into buying this particular type of firearm, they can help guide you, but they shouldn't be trying to force you to buy something that you aren't 100% sure about. So there's places that you can go to. You can go to some of these gun shops and stuff, though, and rent the firearms if you don't have somebody that can bring them to you and have them set up for you and stuff, though. But you can go up there, you can rent the firearm and just buy the ammo from them. Cherokee Firearms up here in Ozark. If you're in that area, you can go over there to them and do that. You can do that. Good little place. Has their own little shooting range and stuff up there to go out, try them out. They also sell firearms. So if you go and you rent one and you really like it and that's the one for you, then you can actually buy that firearm off of them. So there's a lot of shops out there like that as well. God bless each and every one of you guys. Thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. We cannot continue to make these videos without your guys' support, guys. We do truly appreciate each and every one of you. So much so that we should have our merch line up here very soon, and there'll be some really cool deals on there for those of you guys who are paying attention, and we're going to be having some giveaways as well. Once again, guys, God bless each and every one of you, and thank you for watching JD Tactical, and we will catch you guys in the next one down the road.